If you have zero savings and you're in serious debt, if you feel like you're constantly robbing Peter to pay Paul, if you feel like you'll just never get ahead financially with your current situation, then this video is for you. In this video, I'm going to be talking about how to deal with money stress so that you can finally feel in control. Hey, what's up? It's Justine with Debt Free Millennials, the channel for all things millennial, money, and debt-free living. If you want to learn how to live a debt-free life, stick around and subscribe. Today I'm going to be talking about money stress. I'm sure that is something that is a real issue going on, and maybe that's how you found this video. I want to discuss 3 different things that you can do to start turning this train around, because it is absolutely possible for you to start feeling in control with your finances, even though it seems like things are just so out of control. The very first thing that I want you to do is take out a sheet of paper. Now, on your sheet of paper, make sure it's blank. I want you to draw 3 lines just like this. So you should have 4 columns, and at the top of each column, you are going to write income, debt, savings, and investing. Now, what you can do inside of each column is go into all of your financial accounts and take inventory of your financial situation. A lot of times you're feeling out of control because you don't know where things are at. So a good tool to use is a visual sheet just like this one, and start tracking, okay, how much does income number 1 bring in? If you have multiple streams of income, if you're married and you both bring in a paycheck, write those things down on a monthly basis. The next, you are going to write down all of your debts and the total outstanding balance. This can be really scary for some, so I would suggest you do this with your partner, accountability partner, and start taking note of how much debt you actually have. Do this on a full stomach. Do this with a good beer, some good music, so that you don't get too down on yourself in this category. Just write it down and move on to the next step. Under savings, you're going to list out any kind of savings accounts that you have and the total amount in each account. And same goes for investing. If you have a 401k, IRA, brokerage account, wherever it is, add up all of those and list each line item under investing. Now you are going to take your pen and you are going to circle the most problematic area in your life right now. Don't think twice about it. Just go with your gut. What feels like it's really eating at you, and circle that. That is the first thing we are going to tackle. And no matter if savings is your biggest issue or the debt is the biggest issue, the steps that you are going to follow in this video are going to be the same, no matter what problem area that you have. All right, the next step that you are going to take is you are going to take an audit of your spending. Now, I have a very detailed step-by-step blog post of that I will link to in the description. But what you need to do is go back through your either bank account, your checking account statement, or your credit card statement, and start taking inventory of how you've been spending for the past 3 months is what I suggest. So if you have a budget spreadsheet, or you're using a money app or a simple sheet of paper, you are going to start tracking how much you've been spending in different areas. So you could do this for January, for example, and go back in the month of January and see how often you were going out to eat at restaurants. You're going to add up the total cost of how much you spent at restaurants for January. You're going to do the same for February. You're going to do the same for March. And when you get a 3-month audit of that spending, you can also take an average of those 3 months and see, okay, I actually spend $300 on average per month in restaurants. Is that something I want to continue to do, or is that something that I need to cut back on while I address this problem area? The cool thing about doing a spending audit is you get a better picture of where your money is going. You understand how much you're really spending. I did this for gas when I first started budgeting, and I honestly thought I was spending around $80 and just filling up my car, and really it was like $165. So really I was spending double of what I actually thought because I wasn't tracking it. Also, doing an audit of your spending will help you estimate and forecast for future budget months. ahead. So you can do this for the past so that you can forecast for the future. The next step that I want you to take in order to deal with money stress in a positive way is to find your money mentor. Whether this be somebody that you know, a close personal friend or a family member who has always just been really good with finances. It could be an author, a public speaker, or it could be a social media influencer who talks about money. Whomever you pick, I want you to reach out to them, whether it be a direct message, an email, a phone call, or a text. I want you to reach out to your money mentor and tell them what's going on with your financial situation. Here's the thing that I know about financial goals, any goals in general. When you start talking about them out loud and sharing what the situation is, you are more inclined to take action on that. And you are more inclined to get that support and outreach that you so desperately need right now so that you can reduce this money stress and deal with it in a positive way. And I would love to be your money mentor, whether you just found this channel today or you've been following for the past year now. I would love to support you in your financial journey. And I think one of the best ways that you can start with Debt-Free Millennials is the How to Control Your Spending workbook. It has 50 pages of activities, instructions, debt payoff progress sheets. It tells you exactly what to do so that you can start dealing with this money stress in a positive way. I'm going to link to the workbook below so that you can learn more about that. Otherwise, just stick around here on YouTube. Like this video if you think this was helpful. Take a look through the archives on my channel so that you can see there are a ton of resources out there to help you deal with money stress in a positive way. I can't wait to see how you go this year and that you can start living a debt-free life.